Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.com and welcome to my craft room. So sorry I'm not on YouTube Live this morning at 10. I tried, but my phone will not rotate for some reason. So we'll just see if it fixes itself out, but I don't know even if tomorrow I'll be live on Facebook, okay? So because that has to rotate so that I'm not sideways. So that's why I decided now I'm just going to get on here. I'll fool with the phone later and I'll do a video and upload it for you and you guys can watch me make this beautiful box. This is right here on page 15. This is a suite that I picked with the hearts. It's not a suite, it's a bundle with the hearts. Now the suites are on the page over here, but I love this because of this heart right here. I picked that because of this heart and this heart, because they don't always have to be used for Valentine's Day. And I wanted to do something in here. I didn't want to buy all of this and just use it for Valentine's Day. The paper is gorgeous. We're going to use some of that. The ribbon is beautiful. And here's the little box. And there's just a little curve putting it together, okay? So this is the Lots of Heart bundle. And let me tell you, there's lots of hearts. Lots of hearts and even a butterfly. I can't wait to play with these right here. These, it's almost like a border, and I really don't know what this does. So we'll see. But look at that heart with all the little dots. And the one that we're using today is stitched. Let me show you all of this paper. So here is the Love You Always foil sheets. Now, there's 6 sheets in here. You get 2 of each. This is like a champagne color. That's what we're going to use today. But look at these sheets. That's like a blushing bride. Isn't that pretty? And then this is Rococo Rose. They're gorgeous, guys. They're absolutely gorgeous. So that is really, really pretty. And then it coordinates with the paper here that is specialty paper. Let's look at this. Well, I picked this Blushing Bride to use here. But then this also comes in, look at this smoky slate. This is gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? That is just so pretty. Okay, and then here is your Rococo Rose in it too. Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely 3 different little patterns right there. Beautiful shimmer paper. Beautiful, beautiful specialty, right? So that's fun. Okay, so we're going now. This little box, there's a little curve to put it together. So I'm going to pretend that you guys are right here with me. I miss your comments. I miss saying good morning and hello. But this is a nice size box, and watch, these spools fit right in it. This is from the Snail Mail collection, but I just wanted to show you what all you could get in it. There's still room. So some crafty items and maybe some candy for a special friend that crafts maybe with you, or maybe a team gift or something like that. That would be absolutely wonderful. So let's go ahead and start to make this little box. I used from Stitch So Sweetly the thank you, because I'm always looking for thank yous. And look, it had a butterfly in it. These dies are amazing. This one that we're going to use today, this has stitching and is scalloped too. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so beautiful. And this one has dots on it. I can't wait to dive in with these others, like for borders, and I will do that. But you know, hearts are just not for Valentine's. That's why I picked this set. I love checks. I love checkered. I love the buffalo check and that kind of thing. You saw me make a card with some our heart punches maybe about a month or so ago, and I used the buffalo check and some Bermuda Bay, and it came out really, really pretty. And look at all of these polka dots. And this is what I love here, just a little note, because I send notes all the time, and thank you. So that's wonderful. Okay, let's talk about making this box. So there's 2 elements that come when you get this box. This is like the belly band of it, and you will be amazed at the quality. The thickness of this, the quality is amazing. So just take it. What I did was I just opened it and folded it the other way, and it comes out perfect. Okay, so this is what slides in and out. So we'll use that in just a second. Right here. And this is the top. That's what we're going to decorate right there. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Okay, so now it's important whenever, oops, whenever you do, oh, I've dropped my ribbon. Whenever you do a box, it's important to burnish, okay? So every score line that they give me, I'm going to burnish. And I'm going to do everything in one direction at this point. There are some things that need to go in the other direction, but they'll still have like a bend in them, and we could just bend them the other way. So right here, and right here. And then it's this one. It's this one then, the little tab that will bend back, okay? You'll bend that little tab back, just like that. And then let's keep going around here. I'm sure that's my phone going off, people wondering where I'm at, but we're making a video. Now again, here's a tab, okay? Bend it back on itself. You'll see, there's a method, I promise. And then this one down, and then in here, down, and down, and then the tab goes back, okay? Now there's, don't forget to bend the ones inside and burnish them really well. Okay, all right, now, this is a no glue box, okay? Remember that, no glue, okay? So, what happens here, and let me try to get this right. The inner tabs, they go in, okay, like this, just like that. Let's bend this back so you can see, okay? Right there. Okay, then this comes in, and see how that is on the floor? That tab is on the floor of the box, okay? Hang on 1 second here. I just had to silence that. Okay, so so what happens here is this comes in, and that's why we bent that back. Okay, can you see that in there? That is on the floor of the box. Same thing this side. Now it's not going to stay together right away, okay, but it's okay. Just kind of manipulate it with your hands, just like that, okay? Now, I got to remember, now this one goes in. The shorter side goes in, and the tab, yes, and the tab goes down, and now that's going to start to hold everything down. Does that make sense? Okay, let me take this up again. Let me pick this up just to show you guys again. Okay, so here we go. Let's just start from scratch. We fold in on the sides, and our little wings there, our tabs are bent back, and they go to the floor of the box. And then this shorter side, see how you have a longer side here and a shorter side? When the shorter side goes in and it bends back into the box, just like that, it'll start to hold it, okay? Now this comes down and in, and see this side had a little slit right there? It has that little slit. This little tab goes into that slit, and now that holds the entire box together. Wasn't that simple? Let me just, let me get another one, and let's put it together again. Just to make sure that you guys understand. There's 3 tabs. They will be bent back onto themselves, okay? I really want to, because people were getting like, oh, I'm not ordering those boxes, they're too difficult. They're not. They're really not. They're easy. Just know what to do. This one has a slit. Okay, so bend it back on itself. Bend this one here. Bend your tabs in. Use your bone folder. Okay. Use your bone folder. Right here. Now come into this middle section. In and in. Here's the tab. Bend it back. Okay. So let me show you that. See how that is? Okay. Do the other side in. Once you start making these, you'll be like, oh my gosh, they're so simple. And back, just like that. And now, here's some other score lines. Just down and into the box. The only 3 that you bend back are the 3 tabs. That's it, okay? So here we go again. Watch. You take these, I'm going to bend this back so that you can see. You take the outsides, the little tabs there, fold them in, and bring your outside one over and let that flap sit inside the box. It's right here. It doesn't need to be folded back. You can see that right there. Okay, same thing on this side and in, okay? Now this one has the slit. It goes in first, okay? It goes in first. Let me turn it. That goes in first, and now that will hold down the other tabs, okay? The slit goes in first. Then this comes in. This is like this side right here, and it just folds into the bottom of the box, and then it goes into the slit. Okay? Once you start putting them together, you'll be like, oh, wow, this is easy. Okay, so now let's talk about this part of the box is what we're going to decorate, okay? So let's put this in here. They fit perfectly. They slide in and out really nice. Look at that, from nothing to this. Isn't that wonderful? So here's our beautiful heart that I've already cut out, and it's of that kind of like, what is that, like a smoky slate color? And look, it looks like champagne to me, okay? And then in that stamp set, in the dies, I have these. This is a heart, and then these are flowers that go on top of the heart. That is just wonderful. That's how I got this effect right here. So, first what we're going to do, I want to make stickers out of them. Now you can put them on with Tombow, but I seriously want to make some stickers because it's just so much easier. The more that I make the stickers, the easier it becomes. Okay, this is our adhesive sheets. You have to add these to your repertoire. Adhesive sheets. 152334. Okay? 152334. Now what I do, this little piece will hold that heart with all the flowers and the greenery. And the greenery is the bottom, like the base of it, okay? So I'm just going to hold this up to my adhesive sheet right here. I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut around this. No measuring. I'm just going to snip it to where it's the size of that square, okay? And I save all my pieces, even this little piece, even this teeny tiny piece. I just put it in this package, and even the pieces that I don't use that have the adhesive back on it already, I put it in here because then I know that those are the ones that I already have the sticky stuff on, okay? So now we're just going to peel this off and put it on one side. Okay, just one side of that. Now we've made a nice sticker, okay? We're going to do the same thing with this is Blushing Bride, the same piece. And I'm just going to, again, I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to eyeball it and just cut the part of the piece of paper that I need, okay? Right here. And let's see, I don't have a, oh yeah, I do. Sometimes I get a little slice there, which helps peel. If not, you got to take your fingernails and separate it. No big deal though. Okay, now we're going to put this on the back right there. Perfect. Okay, now when we cut these, they have adhesive. Now, honest, I would use the mini, but when you add, I found this out, when you add a little bit of thickness, don't use your mini. It's not for really heavy duty, okay, cutting. So let me bring in the big one, Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. And we're just going to place these down on here. There's my heart, and there's the flowers that will go over the heart. Okay, just like that. So pretty. And we'll run this through. Just like that. Now, because we're going through adhesive sheets, I'm coming back through. Okay, right there. Now, let's move these. Yes, it cut nicely through everything. Okay, looks really, let's see, did it cut through everything? Because if it didn't, now's the time to stick it back in. I think we're good. And cut it again. Sometimes with the adhesive sheets, you just need to run it through a couple of times. Okay, let's see how we did here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's poke these out here. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'll clean everything up in a little bit. And now I'll just go ahead and poke these little pieces out. They're already loose, they just didn't come out. Let me get my little trash can over here. See, I work with my little trash can. Poke my pieces out. Just like that. That's so pretty. Okay. All right, now what we have back here is a fully adhesive sheet, right? Let's go ahead and stick this on our heart. So right here, now we don't have to use any Tombow. Isn't that wonderful? Just take it easy, peeling it off. These are thin. And now, oh my goodness, look at this. I love these adhesive sheets, guys. It might take you just another minute, okay? But honest. See, you don't want to use Tombow on this foil sheet because that liquid glue can make a mess and a half, okay, if it smudges. So now this is going to stick right on the heart perfectly. You know, or you could use, look at that. You can use glue dots. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that, how gorgeous. But now we're even going to make it prettier. So here we did the pink flowers, right? Let me get my little ones out of here. I thought I heard another one drop. Yeah, here. Okay, so take these out from inside the, and you could use your little dye brush on these too. And instead of, like I say, instead of using the Tombow, this makes this so much easier. Now, where the flowers are, this is what this is for. This is exactly what this is for, this die right here in the set. You put it over top of this. And that's how you have your greenery and your flowers in whatever color you want. Who thought about that? I love it. I just love it. Stampin' Up! Thinks of everything to make it just a little bit easier. But like I say, if you don't have the adhesive sheets, then just use your Tombow. Put a little bit on the back and adhere them down on top of these, just like what we're doing here. Okay. But as you can see, this is a fantastic way to do these. So yeah, these are just popping right out of there. And isn't it fun that they gave us like the layer? I don't think they've ever done this before. We've really gotten a little intricate with, I've noticed in this catalog, with these dies. In this catalog, the dies that go with the stamp sets are like over the top, you know? Like there's always extra things, and like in here we get a butterfly. I think that's so much fun. I can move that around a little bit before I really stick it down. There we go. Nice. Now let's get this other small one out. Oh, that was nice. It stuck to the back there. It already, see how it just adhered itself on that one, so I didn't have to poke anything out. So that's nice. And let's see. I don't know if I'll be, ooh, am I going to get that lucky with this one? Yes. Oh, look at that. If you peel it right off, all the little pieces stick. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's put these together. You just learn something new every day or something different. Let me try to do this. Let me just separate it right here. Isn't that lovely? Ah, great. Well, that just makes me happy. I'm a little upset about my phone. I hope nothing broke on the thing. I don't carry the insurance on it, so it's a little disheartening, right? It was working fine before. I was watching some training videos on online classes. Okay, there we go. Oh, that came out so nice. Now, look at that. That really. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and stamp our thank you right here. I'm going to do that in Tuxedo Memento black ink. And this is the only stamp that I used because I just used my paper and my die cuts. That heart is gorgeous. Gorgeous, guys, gorgeous. I will say this, I miss you. I miss you. Okay. I miss having the one-on-one conversation with you guys, okay? There we go. Now, let's go ahead and start to decorate this box. Let's move that aside. So here we have something that is so totally plain white, you know, nothing going on there. So I'll post all of these measurements for you. Basic black, and then that beautiful blushing bride. We're going to put it right here, and we're going to really make this box beautiful. Okay, so the black is 3 7/8 by 2 1/2. You cut 2 of these. 3 7/8 by 2 1/2. Cut 2 of the basic black, and then cut 2 of the DSP at 3 5/8 by 2 1/4. 3 5/8 by 2 1/4 is your specialty paper, or whatever designer series paper that you're using, because it, you know, these little boxes, they could be for anything. You could make them a birthday box, right? So let's put these two together. Again, the black is 3 7/8 by 2 1/2. The designer series paper is 3 5/8 by 2 1/4. This is for the top and bottom of your box. Just gluing together some pretty layers. And now this we can definitely glue onto the box. Here's the top. Right there. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Our numbers are down. I wanted to talk to you guys so bad. Our numbers are down. Yesterday I went to Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's. And I went to the mall. And there was nobody in the mall. I don't even know how our mall is open, okay? And I even ate lunch in the mall because the numbers are way far down, and before anything happens and they go up, I just had to get out of the house for just a little bit. I've really been in and really been adhering to being very good about it. Now we have 2 long sides, so that was the top and the bottom. Now we have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. So this is the long side. The black is 3 7/8 by 1 1/4. And the DSP is 3 5/8 by 1. So we'll put these together. So I went to Joann's to find another, you know, my mat under here where I put the acetone on it and ruined it. I feel sick about it. It is 18 by 24, and it's a Cricut mat. They didn't have any. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby, and I in my training, because I do Creating Success with Rhonda Wade, she has been doing like a little segment on online classes, and she's just so informative. And what she said was, white. It will make your project stand out. And she is right. Don't use any color. Try to get away from the grid, okay? And try your hardest to do that, you know? So I went into Hobby Lobby. I've used this before. It is a poster board, $1.40, okay? $1.40. I had a 40% off coupon. So at the most, the thing is $2, right? But yes, $1.40. And I seriously put it over top of my mat. Now I'm going to put these on the sides, the long sides, okay? So I thought I'd tell you about that. I love my training, okay? I might not do all of what comes with the training because it's a lot. She really gets us involved if we want to be involved, you know. But I use it to get involved with you guys. And so there is some of the training that I do, and there's some that I don't. I always listen, though. Wow, that's really coming together nicely. Now, what I didn't like is that when I slid this in and out, this part of the box was white. So we've got to make pretty on that too, right? So the black, the basic black, is 2.5 by 1 1/4, and the DSP is 2 1/4 by 1. And we cut two of everything, okay? Cut 2 of everything. Oh, I should have put my DSP on there. Got a little crazy with my glue, right? I was so happy to get out of the house yesterday, I have to admit. I just felt like it was such a big deal. I wasn't out of here for an hour and a half, you know, at the most. But it was just, wow. I felt comfortable. I wore my mask. I have an N95 mask. You know, but when I ate, I didn't. And I wanted to sit in the food court and eat in the mall. I didn't realize how much I so just missed that little bit of outing, you know. I had a coupon for Bath and Body Works. So I walked out of there with a wallflower and a full-size body cream. I love the smell of the gingham. That's my favorite scent that they have. I walked out of there with $5. I only spent $5.26. And I got a wallflower and a full-size body cream, and I was happy with that purchase. Then this, I didn't have to buy the $30 mat. I just put this over top of it, and I'm happy with that. So that's wonderful. And Michael's had nothing. Michael's, seriously, guys, like, the shelves were empty. I was a little bit like, uh-oh, this is not good. Okay, look, with all of that and all of that little bit of story talking time and whatever you want to call it, what's going on in my lifetime, we decorated this adorable box, the entire thing, okay? Now, let's go ahead and make a bow. So normally I have my 10-second bow maker here to make a little one. This is a thicker ribbon, and I wanted something a little wider, so I put the dowel out one, put the little dowel rod out one. And this is that gorgeous, absolutely metallic ribbon. It is beautiful. Look at that gold, and that pink and gold is so pretty. So I'm just going to make a bow right here. I love the 10-second bow maker. I use it all the time. I have arthritis in my hands, and it really helps me to, it really helps me to make a pretty bow, a very perfect bow. So I can turn these, and then we're just going to slice these on an angle a little bit right here. There we go. And that's all the waste I've got just from trimming. That's another thing that this product does, is it saves you. And so it's 10secondbowmaker.com. I'm not an affiliate, nothing like that. I just love the product. And I always say that because people always think, oh, she must be making money off of it. No, I just love the product. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put our heart here on a little bit of an angle. And so I'm just going to use some dimensionals here. And that's plenty. 3 is plenty on this. Okay, I'm going to put this in the center right here on a little bit of an angle. Now I'm going to add my bow with a glue dot. Right here. I'll put this down like this. I want to turn these so that my my glittered part of the bow is showing, but I'll show you what to do with that if it's not in the right position that you want it. Okay, for when you make the bow on the thing. And I'm going to put it right here on the side. Whoop, stuck to my finger, right? Right here. Okay, now let's put this down right here first. Now, oh, they went the right way. Okay, if they didn't go the right way, what I had to do here was I just twisted it and it's down with a glue dot. That's all, but they stayed that way, so I'm happy. We don't need to even do that. But just in case you want to, you know, put them in one certain direction, that's a good way to do it. Now down in this corner, we're going to put this little teeny tiny butterfly. This was a die in there. Isn't that nice? Bend its wings up a little bit. Let's use this glue dot and put it right here. And then I'm going to use a rhinestone just to accent it. So cute. Okay, let's make our bird. So this is a die cut. I did this out of Poppy Parade. And in the book, I was reluctant. I didn't order the little black matte dots because I think a little black dot would go well there. If it's small enough, I don't even know the size of them. But for right now, we're just gonna, I'll show you how to just use a little piece of paper. I put this dot of glue here for his wing, or her wing, whichever you got. I put a little red bird, right? So here's my scrap of black. Now, around the eye, right here, I'm just going to add a little tombow, just like on either side, just the least little bit of a dot. And then I'm going to pick, this is teeny, teeny, tiny square, and I'm just going to put it over the little eye. I about missed my glue there, didn't I? But it'll dry clear, and it picked up enough of it. And see, then you don't see it. You don't see it at all. And that's cute, right? Little bird. Okay, so like I'm talking this teeniest, tiniest scrap, like a throwaway, seriously throwaway scrap. Now we'll just go ahead and put a dimensional on our little friend here. Let's bring our box in, and our bird can be flying right there. Isn't that stinking adorable? Okay, now let's go ahead and put this here. Now again, I don't want to use liquid glue on this foil paper. I'm going to use a mini glue dot, or you can cut a big one, and I'm going to put it out here by the U. And then right over here I'm going to use, or not a mini glue dot, a mini dimensional. And now I'm going to use a glue dot on the other side because again, I don't want to use the liquid glue on the foil paper. And I'm going to put my thank you right here. I didn't want it down into the black. It would always help if you peel the paper off so that the glue dot can be, or the dimensional can be sticky, right? There. Then you're wondering, why isn't this adhering? Because that was the first thought in my head, although I didn't say anything. And there's our box. I am so sorry that I am not live with you guys today, and I'm tearing up the craft room, okay? So I had to move a bunch of stuff around to get this down yesterday, so it's good. Okay, there is our box. Not just for Valentine, are they? Isn't that cute? Although it could be very much for Valentine's. You could put a bunch of kisses in here and just really make it just so cute. Very, very adorable gift. I hope you'll try it. Thanks again for watching. Again, I'm so sorry about the phone. I'll work with it today, but I thought I'd at least get the video up for you. Thanks again for watching. Please go to your craft room and do some happy crafting.